I don't mean to use nerdy as an insult, but that's how he is. He's 24, and really only will leave his room when necessary. Basically either bathroom breaks or when he door dashes part-time since they demanded he do some sort of work. We've tried to convince him to go to our local community college for IT work because he knows so much about computers. His room is cleaner than it used to be. Mom made sure of it considering how many Mountain Dew cans and pizza boxes there are. The sweaty smell was always potent, too. I'm 26 and live in an apartment with my girlfriend. I work as a nurse and work out most days. My brother doesn't work out, though he isn't obese. I go to my parents' house once a week to eat dinner with them. I got a girlfriend. He smiled at me as he pushed up his glasses. My dad glanced him a smile. That's nice, son. He took another bite into his chicken leg. I want to see a picture of her. I had trouble believing him. He handed me his phone and I scoffed. He had to have been catfished. She had dark, raven hair, slim with breasts that some would call anime titties. How did you meet her? We met her on an online server and got to talking. What's her name? Emma. I don't believe she's real. Josh, my mother blurted out. She is too real. We FaceTime daily. Bring her to dinner one day. I'm sure Mom and Dad wouldn't mind. She lives in a different state. Dude, she isn't real. She is too, he shouted and slammed his fist on the table. Mother stood up. Josh, Daniel, enough. I just want to enjoy dinner with my men. The rest of dinner was rather quiet. I helped pick up the dirty dishes and place them in the dishwasher after rinsing them off. I grabbed a beer out of the fridge and sat on the couch to watch the Lakers game with Dad. He tried inviting Daniel to join us, but there was no luck. Sports wasn't his interest. Maybe you should go apologize to him. Dad advised me. I guess so, it just doesn't seem like she's real. Maybe not, maybe so. I walked up the stairs of his room and he was on his PC laughing and smiling so big. He turned his head to me with a look of anger. Yeah, Emma. Hold on one sec, my beautiful queen. What do you want? He pulled down his headset. Hey man, I'm sorry. You're my brother and I just try to look out for you. He placed back on his headset and ignored me. Several weeks passed and my parents were in Hawaii to celebrate their anniversary. They gave me a call because they didn't hear from him for a few days and was concerned. I tried calling him too and he wasn't answering. I drive by the house per my parents' request. I knock on the door and no answer. His Honda Civic was in the driveway though. I pulled out a key and opened the door. Daniel? Daniel? It's me, Josh. Mom said she wanted me to come check on you. I went up to his room and opened without knocking. He was sitting on his bed holding the hand of a beautiful girl with raven hair. She looked just like she did in the picture. Hello? She let out a cute little smile. She was beautiful. Hi? I began looking at Daniel and he looked sickly. He looked as if he hadn't slept in days and didn't eat. Quite frankly, it was as if life was drained out of him. This is Emma, he muttered weakly. We are gonna get married one day. What? Are you okay? He looked like he was about to vomit. I'm gonna give her all my money and everything I can. She's a queen. She let out another giggle and kissed his cheek. Hey man, you look rough. Maybe I should call for help or take you to the hospital. He's trying to take you from me, sweetie. She let out an angry yell. No! He stood up and threw a ninja star at me, but missed by a terrible shot. What the hell? You'd really throw a ninja star at me? I'm trying to help you. He began to walk to a katana on his wall. You can't have her. I don't want her? You and our parents want her gone. I just know it. I can't allow that. I turned my head to Emma. What have you done to him? She raised her eyebrow. Have you never had butterflies before? I began to back out of his room and he was walking towards me with the katana. She's mine. Mine. Emma was standing behind him and said ever so softly, Protect me. Defend us. I reached for my phone to call for help. He let out a scream with all his might and charged at me with the katana pointing at my stomach. I slid myself to the side and he fell. He fell down the stairs. I ran down and seen the blade sticking out his back. I could hear the 911 operator trying to communicate with me. This has been fun. I looked up, and Emma had wings out of her back and horns sticking out of her head. She flew right into me and I hit the wall. Then I was out. I woke up in the hospital with an officer and my girlfriend by my bedside. He explained they found us in the house and I went straight through the wall. My body was aching so fiercely. She lunged forward and gave me a sweet hug that made my body want to scream. By some miracle, Daniel was going to live, though his condition was serious and going to take time to heal. They said he was going to be in special care a while because he was screaming he didn't want to live without Emma and was going to die without her. One nurse said she tried to calm him down and he tried to hit at her, though he was very weak. I tried to explain to my girlfriend and the officer what happened, and they must have thought I was crazy. Hell, I might be crazy. The woman grew wings out of her freaking back. My parents called and were told me they were heading home to us. I don't even know how to explain all this to them. What's bothering me is that I know something else is going to happen. I just feel it in my bones. I feel like as long as Emma is around, nothing is going to be as it was before. I have to find her. I'll update you if I figure everything out.